Coming up in this episode, Leigh forward escapes ban. Salford tie up 2 more of their stars. Plus game day preview of Warrington Wolves and Leeds Rhinos. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the second episode of the day of Hell Dominance. Anthony here. Please remember to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and also click that notification bell if you enjoyed what you've seen and if you want to see more. And it's Super League Day for 2023 as the opening fixtures start tonight as Leeds face Warrington at Hallowell Joe Stadium. It's a reverse of last year's start of the season as Leeds were the hosts when Warrington came to the Headingley and played out a good result. This game didn't exactly open Super League 2022, but it opened Channel 4's coverage of the sport on their network, as Warrington came away with the away win 22 points to 20, as Leeds struggled early on with the new changes to the suspension and head tackle rules, seeing James Bentley suspended for quite a few games and being sent off in this game. As we know, as the season went on, Leeds got even stronger, but Warrington became very inconsistent and finished 11th out of the 12 places in Super League, while Leeds went to the grand final and was beaten by Saints in that final. But tonight, it's a new season, and there have been quite a few changes to both squads, particularly in Warrington's pack, with some big players coming in. But unfortunately, one of those players are not going to be involved, as they've received a hefty ban in their pre-season game against Leigh. Former Australian international Josh Maguire will be facing a quarter of the Super League season out after he was handed a 7-match ban. The Australia international had been found guilty of using unacceptable language, which carries a grade F charge with disability discrimination used to describe the nature of the offence. The minimum penalty is 6 matches, but he received an additional game, meaning that he will be unavailable now until April. It's a massive blow for Darryl Powell, the Wire coach, who is under pressure to produce better performances after their club's low finish last year. Maguire will now miss games against Leeds tonight, Huddersfield Giants, Salford Red Devils, Hull KR, Leigh Leopards, Castleford Tigers and Hull FC in that order. The forward is set to be a big player for Warrington, and the 32-year-old has made 259 NRL appearances, as well as 40 for Queensland and 8 for Australia. But now, with Warrington without that man, could be time for another forward to step up. And with that, here are the 21-man squads that the two teams have faced. First of all, the home side. And the Wolves were slow to announce their squad, perhaps due to the tribunal which took place the same day to determine whether star signing Josh Maguire was guilty of using inappropriate language in Ben Curry's testimonial. But he was named amongst the squad for the visit of last year's grand finalist Leeds, alongside Sam Cassiano, despite a hip injury sustained against Leigh. Joel Dodson won't be making his debut in this game either, after breaking his hand. Interestingly, there is no Matty Russell. He started on the wing ahead of Josh Foulis against Leigh, but the sensational showing of Foulis on Friday night against North Wales Crusaders has perhaps seen him named ahead of Russell. Leeds, however, have got a lot of new signings coming into the squad. Rowan Smith has named the 21-man squad for the game with new signings Leon Ruin, Justin Sangare, Lewis Roberts, Sam Lasoni, James McDonald and Darrell Alfords, all included. The Rhinos are, though, without Nenny McDonald, Harry Newman, James Bentley, Nikolai Alechki, and also Luke Hooley through injury. But are looking to continue their form at the end of last season, despite a few players missing and additions coming in. So what's my verdict for the game? Well, it's quite simple, to be honest. I think it will be a close match and the score is up for grabs between the two sides. Warrington have that huge pack. There's no doubt in that. And they could be a trouble for any side in the competition. Leeds, though, look for manoeuvrability, quickness around the play of the ball and support plays. That's why Richie Myler's got the #1 shirt. Leeds have been looking to outlast teams, so it can go either way. Leeds getting stronger as the half goes on in the first and the second half, while Warrington's pack, if they're rotated right, could maintain possession and their goal forward could be enough to come away with the win. First game of the season, all that I want to do is watch a very good rugby game. Our next story features Salford Red Devils as a couple of signings, contract extensions have happened for the club on the eve of the Super League season, which is a massive boost for Salford Red Devils because of who they are and what they mean to the squad. First came the announcement of Jack Amone, as he has signed a new 3-year deal, keeping him at the club until 2025. Following on from various important contract renewals in the off-season, Salford's number 8 is the latest to commit his long-term future to the Red Devils. Amenroyd's personal game has been taken to a new level under the tutelage of Paul Rowley in the past 12 months, and are looking to continue to be a part of a vital role in the Salford team across 2023 and beyond. On the top of his tenacity and work rate, the prop scored 4 tries in the Betfred Super League across 2022, perhaps typifying the brand of rugby league Paul Rowley and his staff have developed in such a short time. Off the field, Amone has become a real leader within the group. According to the Salford Red Devils website, someone who multiple young forwards at the club have name-checked when asked who is the always open for advice. Reacting to his new deal, the prop forward said, "I'm really happy to be staying at Salford for another couple of seasons. I've enjoyed my time here so far. We've got a great set of lads. Hopefully we can go have another good year and do something special," said Amone. His head coach, Paul Rowley, added to the conversation, "It's fantastic news that Jack is staying with the club. He continues to work hard in everything he does, typifying his qualities and core values of the group as well. He's fantastic to coach, a real leader within the group, so his retention is another example of the club's commitment to the success of the team. Therefore, a real positive for the club." This was then followed up by a new 4-year deal for Andy Ackers as the England international will stay at the Red and Whites of Salford until 2026. Despite the whole team making significant progress across the last season, the 29-year-old was by far a standout performer for Paul Rowley's side. Ackers now follows his teammates down the spine, Brodie Croft and Ryan Briley, by committing his long-term future to the Red Devils. Their relationship alongside Mark Sneed at scrum half was a key part of the run to the Super League semi-finals in 2022. Rowley, as a hooker himself, has worked closely with our number 9 and will undoubtedly have had a massive impact on his performances. Notably, Ackers' deception and maturity has shone through, showcasing his full skill set at the club and at international level. Reacting to the contract extension, Ackers has said, "I am made up to have my future sorted with Salford. The decision was a no-brainer. I love the lads and the staff here. Feels like home. I'm looking forward to getting stuck into the games now and working hard in the new season. I want to thank the players and the staff and my management team for getting this sorted. This is one that made Paul Rowley the happiest, to be fair. As he said, I've worked with Andy for several years now and watched him mature into a fantastic player. He works tremendously hard with drive and determination to achieve his goals whilst having the selfless team first mentality. Andy is a great player and a fantastic teammate. The environment is 100% a better place with Andy in it. Hackers worked with Leigh at Toronto Wolfpack before making the move to Salford Red Devils, but he has also been in the area for quite some time. The goal-born hooker played for Swinton Lions between 2014 and 2015 before making a move to the capital for a couple of seasons with London Broncos. In total, he has made 224 first-grade appearances for his club sides, scoring 81 tries. He also was in part of the England team that played against Greece in the Rugby League World Cup. He played 2 games during the World Cup and scored 2 tries in that game against Greece. Earlier in the episode, we mentioned about Warrington Wolves being without Josh Maguire due to his charge of unsportsmanlike behaviour, shall we call it, which saw him get 7 matches. But there was another man involved in that situation. Unacceptable language charge was what it actually was. And the other man was Leopards star Tom Amone, who was found not guilty of his grade F unacceptable language charge on Tuesday night. Leigh released the following statement via Twitter. Leigh's Tom Amone, who was referred to the independent tribunal of a grade F charge but of using unacceptable language, was found not guilty. The definition of unacceptable language is stated on page 8 of the RFL's operational rules. The statement came with the RFL side of the statement, first of all speaking about Josh Maguire's unacceptable language charge, as well as a £1,000 fine, and required to undertake mandatory education for the grade F charge. Leigh's Lower Tom Amone, who was also referred to the independent tribunal on a grade F charge, was found not guilty. The report stated why they didn't charge Mr. Amone. The RFL received a report from Mr. Amone and used unacceptable language based on disability and sexuality. This was denied by the player. The tribunal heard evidence from 2 witnesses, however, they could not be sure the words were said and by whom. Given that these were the only 2 players who allegedly heard the unacceptable language, but were now unclear in their evidence about who they believe said the words, the match review panel did not believe they could progress the case any further. The tribunal agreed that with that course and the alleged allegations was dismissed. His reputation remains intact. This means that the Leigh forward now does not have to worry about any ban and can look forward to the opening game of the season against Salford on Friday night, which is live on Sky Sports yet again. Amone will be tasting the Super League for the first time, having played for Leigh in the Championship last year and played for West Tigers and Sydney Roosters the year in previous times too. It'll be interesting to see how the club get on against Salford, and Salford are going to be followed by their fans in numbers as the away section is sold out, according to Salford Red Devils website. New team versus the semi-finalists of the Super League playoff picture could be a very good game, and one I am sure gonna be looking forward to. But as this weekend whets the appetite for things to come during 2023. And that's it for another episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe and share this video worldwide, as well as clicking on that notification bell for any updates on new videos that may be coming your way very, very soon. I know there's been 2 episodes today, as the electricity has been fine, but the internet, yeah, it just went off and it took over a day to sort out. What can you do? Anyway, thank you for your patience and thank you for watching these 2 videos. I know you got a lot of rugby league information from it, and hopefully gets you ready for tonight's game, the start of the Super League 2023. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Comment section is open. Remember to be respectful, but you can talk about anything in rugby league. But in the meantime, I'll end the episode by saying I wish you all the best, and please stay safe, and I'll see you in the next episode.